Hey everyone, welcome to this video, and today we are going to talk about building RAG over complex real-world documents. So we'll talk about what are the challenges, the bottlenecks, and some of the best solutions that exist in the market. So before we do that, let's take a look at how a typical RAG setup looks like. So we have a set of documents which is our custom knowledge base. We break them down into smaller chunks. The chunks are then embedded and ingested into a vector database. And then the same embedding model is used to embed the query. And based on this query embedding, we try to search and retrieve the relevant context for this particular query, right? Then this context along with the query is fed as a prompt template to the LLM, and the LLM generates the response, right? So this is how a typical setup looks like. So there are a lot of moving parts, but when it comes to real world application, extracting this information from the knowledge base or the complex real world documents is a major challenge. So usually we have heard of like different chunking strategies, like doing a fixed length chunking, adding some overlap between subsequent chunks, or there are a few advanced chunking strategies like recursive chunking, document based chunking. So all of these are relevant as long as your documents are simple. I'll show you very quickly like why this is the case. So let's say if we are looking at a simple document of this kind. So it's an essay that I just took. So the entire context of this document is just text, right? So it's fairly simple to like employ these traditional chunking strategies that we just talked about. But all of this changes very soon when your document becomes complex. So let's take another example. So in here, I'm taking a look at Walmart's supply chain standards document, right? So this is a document that contains text, logos, images, as well as tables that you see here. And this is where things get very interesting, right? So a real world document or a complex document can also contain flowchart, right? So if you're trying to employ a simple chunking strategy that we just discussed, it becomes very hard to extract out information like these, right? So flowchart is something where you need to like understand what all steps are there and how the information flow happens. So this becomes a major problem for this vanilla RAG application, wherein we say that, okay, you can try to build a RAG in just like 5 to 10 lines of code. All right, so now that we understand the problem, it's time to take a look at the solution. Now I'm going to show you how you can build an advanced RAG over complex documents in just 3 easy steps. You just bring in your data, do search and retrieval over it, and then integrate it with an LLM of your choice. And in order to do so, I'll be using eyelevelai's GroundX platform. And again, we are going to use the same document that we just saw. Now, in order to save time, I have already uploaded the document that we just saw here. This is where it gets interesting. So you can forget about all the traditional chunking strategies that you've been hearing about all along. What GroundX does is they have their custom models that try to extract this information from these complex documents. And these models are trained over very large corpus of enterprise documents. So in here, you can see like each of these objects that you see are treated as independent and contextually complete chunks. Now here's a really nice example. So the table that you see here is extracted out as a separate chunk, right? And all the information that is being extracted from this table is passed into a really nice JSON format, right? And once you have this information in a structured format, it becomes LLM friendly, or you can easily pass it into AI application that uses LLMs. With each chunk, it also associates a file summary, right? So this file summary is an additional metadata that can be really useful when we are actually trying to, do RAG over this. Another thing that I really liked is as part of the metadata, GroundX also tries to, keep track of all the keywords. So now you can do both semantic search as well as keyword search, right? So you can build a hybrid search system, which is very much important in case you are trying to build RAG over some domain specific documents, wherein some of the words are internal to your organization. So semantic search would not work really well in that case. So there was one more thing that really impressed me, which is, now this is something that blew my mind. I was really impressed how well GroundX models are able to, extract the information out of these flowcharts. So if I click on this, again, like it is able to give all this information in the flowchart in a JSON format. But interestingly, it also tries to capture the relationship between the different steps, right? So it does not only like understand that it's a flowchart, but it also understands like how exactly the information is flowing through this flowchart. So now that we have extracted all the relevant information from this complex document, it's time to interact with it and chat with this doc. So I'm trying to figure out like what would be the best question to ask. So again, like I'm focusing on this flowchart here, and there's a step in here that says that does the item ship LTL from the fulfillment center? Now, depending on whether it does and it does not, the decision is going to change. So what I'll do is I'll again go back to the GroundX platform. I'll click chat here and I'll wait for this interface to load up. Okay, it's ready. And interestingly, like you can also see that you can do all these things that we just saw, like creating a bucket, uploading a document, and then like interacting or chatting with this document using the GroundX Python SDK. So you can see like all the code is also provided as we proceed through these steps. So the question that I'm going to ask it is, what happens after the item ships LTL from the fulfillment center? So I'm asking a question about this step, right? So there can be two possibilities, and let's see what GroundX does in this case. All right, so we have a response from it. So if the item ships LTL, it typically adheres to ISTA 3B protocol, which is true. So if it does, then it follows the ISTA 3B protocol, which is highly impressive. So we know that our parsing worked really well. So we were able to like extract out all the information from this flowchart. So yeah, this is pretty impressive. Now the takeaway from this is like, if you are trying to build a real world RAG over complex document, then you should like bring those documents here, drop them in the GroundX platform and see how it works. And in case like if you're trying to build something on your own, the strategies that we just saw, like how exactly GroundX is able to extract out the information from these complex document, it gives a lot of food for thought. And yeah, let me know in the comments like if you have seen some other strategies or something that has worked well for you in your own explorations. So yeah, comment down below and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.